This reflection is taken from the Mass readings for September the 23rd. Who are you? In Friday's Gospel, Jesus is starting his final journey up to Jerusalem. He has a question for these men who have been with him for 3 years. First he asks, "Who do the crowd say that I am?" But the real question is the follow-up, "But who do you say that I am?" Peter gets it. The Christ of God. Jesus is the Messiah. This is critical to Jesus because they will need to cling to this truth when Jesus is hanging on the cross, where Jesus reveals what it means to be the Messiah. William Barclay, in his commentary on this passage, says, "They had discovered who he was. Now they have to discover what that meant." Jesus is the Messiah, but only fulfills that role in his passion, death, and resurrection. The letter of Hebrews says, Jesus became perfect through suffering. That is, Jesus became the perfect Messiah through the cross, spending his life physically and emotionally on others. And what does this have to say about our identity? John, in his first letter, says, "Beloved, we are now children of God, and what we will be has not yet been revealed. We know that when Christ appears, we will be like him. We will be like Christ." We don't fully yet know what this means, but I think God gives us a glimpse of what that looks like even now. In a practical sense, if you ask me who I am, I might say I'm a husband to my wife Jenny, I'm a father to our daughters, a teacher to my diocesan students and my Hispanic brothers and sisters. I might add that I am a lector and a Eucharistic minister to people of St. Damian's Parish. But those are just words that take on meaning and are made real only when I get out of myself and do something for my wife, my children, my students, and my fellow parishioners. My identity is intimately tied to my relationships with all these people around me. In a real sense, I discover who I am and become who I am, like Christ, only in relation to others. Relationships that demand time and energy. You might say they require me to spend myself on others. I discover and become who I am when I echo, however imperfectly, Jesus. De Caloris, be not afraid. Your brother in Christ, Joe Sosnowski. This